Returning to the observatory for what he hopes is the final time, the man feels anticipation and dread in equal measure. Soon, he knows he will have what he needs.
Ob Dr. Meadows genauso kooperativ wieder ist wie Emma? Würde mich mal interessieren.
Hello, I was expecting you. I've already taken care of the imaging array, but you should still look into securing the primary coolant flow. With some luck, you may be able to light the area before these things even show up.
Oh! Sie hat mitgedacht.
Thanks for tuning in for the second part of our interview with Serena Valdivia and award-winning photographer Alice Wake. Now, Alice, we were talking about your husband, Alan Wake. Is that a sore subject for you?
Well, a little bit. Of course it is. The way I see it, we had our good times and our bad times, and on the whole, we had a lot of good times. He really made me happy. I don't mind being reminded of him.
So you're over him?
I don't know if I'll ever be that, entirely. I still think about him every day, literally. I still find myself hoping for... Well, sometimes I think I see him just standing somewhere, watching me. I think most people who lose someone they love experience things like that. But on the whole, I'm doing all right. 2 years is a long time to adjust, and I'm not really the type to wallow in the negative.
Well, I know there are a lot of stories about Alan. He seemed to have something of a wild streak.
That's not really what our show is about, though.
Look, all that stuff really gets blown out of proportion. He had his problems, but it's really frustrating for me because people like to talk. They love to tell these crazy stories, and they never really knew him at all.
Well, the character he created, Alex Casey, is a household name. The books still continue to sell. There's been talk of a TV series, a movie, a video game. Must be nice to know that his work is still being appreciated by so many readers.
Yes, of course, but I don't really deal with the business side. I leave that to Alan's agent.
That would be Barry Wheeler. Actually, I just interviewed him. He's currently in the music business.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also Alan's best friend. Do you two keep in touch?
We talk regularly. Like I said, he handles the business side.
I think we should talk about her film.
Yes, of course, you're right. I'm Eddie Rodman, talking to Alice Wake and Serena Valdivia, and we'll be right back.
Er spricht mehr mit Alice wie mit Serena, aber interessant. Ich finde es trotzdem... Na, die Biester sind da. Ach, du bist noch geschützt. Sag das doch. Wir müssen Munition sparen können. So. Habe ich tatsächlich dieses Tor aufgesprengt. Oh. Oh. Aua. Lass das keine Endlosschleife sein, das wäre ja ätzend. War es aber nicht. Umschalten und überall wird wieder Licht hier.
Very good. I believe we're ready to look into the sky.
Right there, Doctor.
Kennen wir irgendwoher? Da kommt schon wieder das Auto. Ach nö. Wir haben einen Leck. Aua. Ein Kühlmittelkreislauf. paar richtig erwischt. Hui. Wow, wow. Aua. Das hat mehr nicht funktioniert, weil ich dann doch mehr darauf geachtet habe, dass wir einen Leck im Kühlmittelkreislauf haben. Heißt, wir sollten lieber auf dem Weg bleiben. Weg da. So. Das Wichtigste ist weg. So. Jetzt Kühlmittelkreislauf weg. Da ist es. Zumindest eine Manuskriptseite möchte ich mir aber hier sichern. Oh. Das sind sogar zwei.
The film noir poster reminded me of Alex Casey, the detective's cool exterior never cracking even with the gun pointed in his face. In the back room, all the lights had been turned off, except for the lone spotlight which illuminated the bright red fire extinguisher on the wall.
Das ist das Ding, was wir wahrscheinlich letztes Mal bekommen haben.
This act of creation is exhilarating and frightening. Subtext and symbols loom eager to take effect. Causality and consequence become domino chains that stretch into infinity. The more fundamental the change, the more unpredictable the variables become. Reality is too complex to control completely. Ordinary questions become meaningless. Who created who? What is really real? Everything is as real as everything else. You learn to let go of the things you can't control and go with the flow, or go insane.
Ja. Wie schon gesagt, ich weiß schon gar nicht mehr, wie man richtig darauf reagieren soll, auf diese Seiten. Irgendwo ist überall was Wahres dran und das ist das Interessante an Alan Wake. Und ich glaube, das wird auch lange Zeit das Interessanteste von dem Ding bleiben. Ich habe es leider voll... ich habe es verstanden, ich soll da hoch. Achso, und ich kann mich mir da mal nicht heilen. Weil ja die Lichter ausgehen. Hast du keine Freunde mitgebracht? Doch. Komm mal hinten rum. Links von hinten. Toll. Jetzt habe ich nur noch mein Sturmgewehr. Nicht so geil. Also nicht, dass das Sturmgewehr ungeil wäre, aber... Achso, das... Keine Manuskriptseite, gar nichts. Holla. Das soll aber Spaß haben.
Come on in.
Ich bräuchte mal ganz dringend Munition, aber ich glaube, die ist eins höher. Hallo Fernseher.
This is what you
Wirklich.
look like. Does that bother you? I bet it does. I'm not just wearing your face, you know. It goes a lot deeper than that. There's a lot of you and me. All the best parts. At first, I was just an idea. But they kept telling all those stories about you. You already had that rep. And then you disappeared mysteriously. And then the stories about bad, crazy Alan Wake came true. And here I am. That's the best part, isn't it? When that happens, you can always count on Cauldron Lake. I'm just as real as you are. And I'm the improved version.
Nicht
No
wirklich.
fears, no doubt, no weaknesses, no self-deception here. I don't let anything drag me down. I know
Schau ich am besten
like
gar
I
nicht
know
mehr an.
myself. I know it bothers you that I'm like this. That I use your name, crawl my way into your life. But I only do it because I'm better at being you than you ever were.
Nicht wirklich. Ich habe noch nie Leute umgebracht. Du bist nur ein Psychopath, Mister. Ein hundsgemeiner, kompletter Freak.
We need to protect the telescope. We can't compete with
Uiuiui. Brauchen wir Munition. Ganz schnell mal nach oben. Ich liebe es, irgendwie ist es schon geil gemacht. Mal hier. Oh. Wow, 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 wow. Ey, ich back hier rum. Okay, ich habe gleich ein Problem. Wahrscheinlich muss ich wieder das komplette Lied. Habe ich bestimmt sogar aufgenommen. Ja. Und ich habe wieder volles Live. Danke.
There, I have it. But I wish these things would stop blatantly violating the laws of physics in my observatory. That's just rude. Are you all right?
I'll live.
I'm glad. I'll send the lift down to you. I remember our previous encounters very clearly now. But technically, if this really is a loop in time, we've never met before. I don't know why our awareness persists, but it's bloody fascinating.
Die Forscherin spricht. Ich finde den Lift immer noch unnötig.
Doctor?
You know, I know physicists who would give 15 years of their lives for a chance to experience something like this.
I'd imagine that being stalked by horrible axe murderers would curb their enthusiasm a little.
Clearly you've never met hardcore physicists.
I'm glad you're in such good spirits, but
Signal! Yes, it's completed.
finally,
Oh,
if all goes well, this should be the last time we go through the loop.
You know, I just realized that I don't have any memory of what happens after you leave. What does that mean?
I don't think it means anything. If everything goes well, you just keep going. I don't show up here like this again, no more bad guys. Things go back to normal.
Let's hope you're right. I'd love the opportunity to look into this in more detail.
Looks like you've accepted the situation.
I'm a pragmatist. If this is a delusion, at least my first psychotic episode is anything but boring. Really, Mr. Wake, at the end of the day, I'm a scientist. I love mysteries. I love not knowing. Whatever else this might be, it's absolutely fascinating. I wonder how far this reaches. Is everybody in the world experiencing this?
Who knows? I think reality's probably pretty fragile right now.
Interessant ist, es ist ja auch noch irgendwie egal, dass ihr Laborpartner gerade gestorben ist. Ist ja sowas von egal.
Doctor, I can see you're very enthusiastic about this. I'd appreciate a bit of discretion.
Are you suggesting that we should suppress this?
No. You can do what you like, but I want you to leave me out of it.
But surely, with the things you know, the things you've experienced, you can replicate any of these results. We could...
Let me be blunt. If you drag me into this, I'll deny everything. I'll lie like my life depended on it. And writers are damn good liars. Word of advice. This is things man was not meant to know territory. You get into this, chances are you'll open up a door into a world of hurt. Believe me, I know.
I see.
Ich weiß nicht wirklich, ob sie es verstanden hat, aber ich glaube, Alan hat seinen Standpunkt relativ klar gemacht. Und auch hier, wenn ich mir jetzt die Manuskriptseiten angucke, hier hatten wir bis jetzt alles und das fehlen mir die zwei. Das kriegen wir jetzt gleich. Das da nicht. Schade.
In a strange way,
Könnt man ja mal in die
he feels
Kommentare
ease.
schreiben, wo die
He is
Seite
armed with his
war.
own words, and when
Wow.
the time comes,
Ich habe
they
meinen
will be
Kopfhörer
enough,
geschrottet.
or they will not. For now, he's content to let the currents take him toward the final confrontation.
Mal schauen, ob das wenigstens hebt. Ich habe meinen Kopfhörer geschrottet. Das heißt mal auch noch. Also gut, das Ding ist mittlerweile etwas älter.